Last year, 10,158 properties were sold in Douglas and Sarpy County, Nebraska. In today's video, we're going to look at the 5 most expensive homes that sold in Douglas and Sarpy County, Nebraska. That's our topic, and we're going to get started right now. Hi, my name is David Matney with Nebraska Realty. I'm a local realtor here in Omaha, Nebraska. If you're relocating to Omaha, Nebraska, and if you need help or any assistance, my contact information is in the description below. If this is your first time to my channel, hey, do me a favor and please hit the like button. And if you want more content on buying, selling, or more information on Omaha, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Now let's jump into today's topic. Keep in mind, this list is from the Great Plains Multiple Listing Service. Now, when you look at the higher price points, there could have been a sale that was off the MLS. Now, occasionally you'll have a private sale. For whatever reason, the seller did not want it on the MLS. One example would be if a custom home builder was doing a new project for a client and that wouldn't be on the MLS. The MLS stands for Multiple Listing Service, and it's a tool where brokers can advertise a home for sale in order to get maximum exposure to all of the agents who are members of the MLS. This tool helps get the seller top dollar for their home. Let's start with number 5. First on our list is 1206 North 136th Avenue in the Linden Estates neighborhood. Linden Estates is located near 132nd and Dodge Street in the 68154 zip code and is in the Millard Public School District. Now, it's really important to understand that sometimes school district boundaries, they make no sense whatsoever. So if you're relocating to Omaha, you really want to dive in and do your research on the school districts. The Omaha real estate market is a school district driven market. People make real estate decisions based off of the school district. If you want to learn more about the different school districts and how they compare, I would suggest visiting nep.education.ne.gov. It'll be a great resource in order to compare schools and school districts. This home was a 1.5-story home with 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, a 9-car garage with over 12,279 finished square feet. The home was built in 1999 and the original price was $2,750,000. It was listed by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate and it sat on a 2.2 acre lot. The taxes for this property was $35,612.98. One of the drawbacks of moving to Omaha is going to be our property taxes. Think about it. The buyers for this property are paying close to $3,000 a month just to live there. Now, it was on the market for 66 days and it sold for $2,670,000 cash back in September of 2023. Next on the list is a home in Westside at 840 Loveland Drive. This particular home was located close to 84th and Pacific. Now, this home was a ranch with 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, a 4-car garage, and it was built in 2017. Now, this area is actually an older community, but what you'll find is that many people will come in, buy up a home, and then tear it down and then build a brand new castle. Now, this home is in the West Side School District and it had over 9,500 finished square feet and it sits on a 1-acre lot. The yearly taxes on this one were $32,617 for the tax year 2022. If you want to learn more about the taxes in Nebraska, see the link in the description. The 2 biggest cons of moving to Omaha are going to be the weather and the property taxes. Omaha is a great place to raise a family. We have a great public school system and a high quality of life. However, the taxes, you're going to pay for it. This home was listed by NP Dodge back in April of 2023 for just under $3 million. And it was only on the market for 15 days and it sold for $2,850,000. The next home on the list was in West Shores neighborhood in Waterloo, Nebraska, which is in the western part of Douglas County. 636 South 249th Circle is a 1.5-story with 12,151 finished square feet with 5 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and a 7-car garage. This home was built in 2014. Now, this home is located on West Shores Lake, which is between the Elkhorn River and the Platte River. Now, back in the spring of 2019, we had some historical flooding which made national news. This area received extensive flooding during that time. Now, when you look at this subdivision, the developers were thinking ahead and they built up the area around the lake, so this subdivision was spared during the flood. However, all of the farm ground around it was all flooded out. If you're going to be buying a home in Omaha, be sure to check to see if the home you're buying is in a flood zone. Again, one of the drawbacks of living in Nebraska is going to be our weather. Occasionally, we have some crazy flash flooding. And if you're new to the area, you're going to see a lot of dam site lakes in and around the Omaha area. Now, these lakes make great recreation areas, but their function is to help control flooding. Now, before the 1970s, we had some severe flooding across the metro. And you're going to see that after a heavy rain, you'll be surprised at the elevated level of many of the creeks in and around Omaha. This home was listed by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate back in June of 2023 for $3.9 million. It sold 26 days later for $2.9 million cash. The taxes for this particular property was $39,162.62 for the tax year 2022. And this home was in the Douglas County West School District. However, I checked the assessment on the Douglas County Assessor website a few days ago, and the taxes for the new year actually went down to $35,210.60. Now, every January, the county is going to give you a new valuation for a year. In this case, the taxes went down a little bit. And if you want to learn more about how to protest your taxes in Douglas County, I'll leave a link in the card above. The next home on the list is at 13819 Cumming Street in Linden Estates. This is a 1.5-story home with 7 bedrooms, 9 baths, and a 6-car garage. This one again is listed by Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Ambassador Real Estate, and it sold the same day it was listed. It was listed for $3.25 million, and it sold for cash for full list price. This home was built in 2007. It had 7,678 square feet, and it sits on over a half-acre lot. Now, Linden Estates, during the holiday season, many of the homeowners go crazy in terms of Christmas lights. If you visit Omaha during the holiday season, be sure to drive that neighborhood. They have some beautiful homes and the displays are top-notch. The last and most expensive home sold last year was a horse property in Ponca Hills. This was a home located at 14222 Calhoun Road. It was on a total of 115 acres. The home itself was 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage, was just over 2,300 finished square feet. It was over the top in terms of the barn and all the horse stuff. However, it had all of the amenities when it came to the horses. Indoor riding arena, the whole works. The home was listed in September of 2022 for $4.5 million. It went under contract in April of 2023 for $3.5 million. Now, what's interesting about this property is the taxes. The taxes for this property was $9,128 a year because a rural property is taxed at a lower rate. And this comes along with Nebraska being an agricultural state. The school district for this property is the Fort Calhoun School District. As a side note, if you're ever in town and you've never explored the Ponca Hills area, it's really worth a visit because in the fall, there's beautiful rolling hills and the fall colors really pop. And also, there's a couple of cool restaurants in that area as well. The Alpine Inn is located at 10405 Calhoun Road. It's famous for the raccoons and the fried chicken. Also, there's Finicky Frank's at 9520 Calhoun Road. Again, just fabulous food. And then in the summer months, there's the Surfside Club with live music along the river. Now, it's only open during the summer. And that's at 14445 North River Drive, which is about 4 miles north of the Mormon Bridge along the Missouri River. And if you want to learn more about the Omaha area, be sure to check out this next video, and you make it a great day.